Hello there. My name is Adam, and I am one of the co-hosts of the Anderson system. We are a DID system. We have dissociative identity disorder. And this is our reaction video of the recent case regarding Letecia Stauch, who is based in Colorado. And what she did basically was kill her stepson, Gannon. It was a really brutal murder where, she, stabbed him 18 times and I believe she hit him over the head with some kind of blunt object. Then she shot at him 3 times, hitting him once, killing him. And so it was pretty intense, brutal action that she took on this 11-year-old boy. It was really evil. And so she was found guilty this Monday by a jury. But the thing is that her whole defense as the trial was going on, and that she basically is claiming insanity and claiming that she has dissociative identity disorder. In other words, she's saying that her alter, one of her alters that did the killing, was called Maira. And Maria is a protector. And that protector alter was kind of like this assassin type of alter. And somehow that alter killed Gannon. And she's basically trying to get out of the situation by claiming her alter did it, but she didn't do it. And so I'm going to tell you off the bat, that's bullshit. But because, having DID, yes, I understand that alters can take over the body. I understand how alters can even have amnesia barriers, because I have amnesia barriers between alters. But none of my alters have any desire to kill. None of my alters have any desire to take a child's life. In fact, we have a lot of child alters within our system. And so our system does not want to harm a child. That's definitely not part of our thing. We have DID or any kind of other mental defect. Chances are you'll harm yourself more than you'll harm another person. You'll actually be a greater chance of you being a victim of a crime instead of you actually doing a crime. And so to get that out of the way, I think her defense was BS, and that she's basically just tried to get out of it, but the jury kind of saw through it, even though they deliberated for like 8 hours. Like what? If I was in the jury, it would have been like a 10-minute thing. Boom, guilty. That's it. It was raise hands in the jury room. Boom, she's guilty. Because there's really nothing that it was not a complex trial. But the jury took their due diligence. They went through all those articles of evidence, and after the 8 hours, they found her guilty of murdering Gannon. And so, yes, I'd like to talk about our reaction. Our system is very pleased with the verdict that the jury had. We're very pleased. But the whole thing really did a lot of damage to the plural community. What I mean by the plural community is that those of us who have dissociative identity disorder, or OSD, which is other specified dissociative disorders. Those people who have that as well. Basically, anyone in the plural camp that has fragments and that has multiplicity. And so she did a lot of harm towards the multiplicity community, which we are a part of, which we are definitely a part of the multiplicity community. And so people never probably even heard of dissociative identity or disorder until this case. And some people, that was probably the first time they ever got introduced to dissociative identity disorder. And unfortunately, it was for a negative incident that happened. The incident was very negative. The fact that it had to be a murder. They didn't learn about DID through some kind of documentary of someone that's struggling emotionally, but they had to learn it through someone who murdered someone very brutally, very carelessly, and did a lot of evil stuff. And so that's unfortunate. And so I was watching different programs about the Letecia Stauch murder trial. I was watching Court TV, and Court TV was explaining what DID is, but they used the movie Split as a reference to DID. I'm thinking, don't use the movie Split if you want to explain to people what DID is. That's not DID. That's Hollywood. That is not DID. And so, unfortunately, that this disorder is so stigmatized that that we don't get proper representation. And so, therefore, when people see people like me or others who struggle with dissociative identity disorder, we get labeled like murderers or psychopathic individuals. Like basically, it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and that's not the case. Yes, we have alters. Yes, there is amnesia barriers. Like if I was switch right now, I might not know what the other alter was saying unless I was co-conscious. and so sometimes there is that barrier that takes place, yes. But the authors themselves, their job is not to hurt or harm anyone else. The job of any author, especially a protector, because she claimed that the reason why she killed her was because of her protector, Maria. Well, let me tell you about a protector author. A protector author, their job is to protect the system. Now, what is a system? A system is a person who has many different consciousnesses, you can say, that lives inside the head. Many different people that live inside of the head. They're known as a system. And now what a protector does, a protector will protect the system. And a protector can be a physical protector, like they can physically protect your body, your physical body, if you are a system. Or they can be an emotional protector and protect you emotionally because of the abuse and the trauma that you had as a child. And so we have protectors. I have one of our protectors' name is Nicole. And so she's one of our protectors in our system. But as a protector, her job is not to kill or harm anyone at all. Her job is not to do what quote unquote Maria did or what Letecia did. She doesn't do that shit. And so what a protector would do, a protector does is basically protect you from the memories of the past. It has a lot to do with memory, has a lot to do with emotion, has a lot to do with that abuse that you experienced as a kid. And so their job is basically to lock those memories away and making sure that you don't access them because you might be able to handle what they will show you. And so that's what a protector does. A protector is like, you try to access some memories, and a protector is like, whoa, you can't go there. You don't go there. And sometimes, yes, they can be protective of other people as well. If there's someone that's like a troll or a jerk or something like that, they will probably stand up against them and tell them to stop it and knock it off, and may say in a strong kind of way. But protectors usually do not have acts of violence. At least in our system, none of our protectors have ever acted violently at all towards anybody. They mostly do the emotional type of protection. And if it's a physical thing that has to be involved where we need to be protected physically, they're going to do, there's two options, with anybody. This is for anyone across the board, is a fight or flight response. And so a protector will most likely flee if there was something dangerous going on. And they will fight if they had to. If it's the last resort, they will have to. But when it comes to Letecia's case, it wasn't about a fight or flight response. It wasn't an attack. She attacked that kid. She promoted that attack. And it was such a brutal attack. It's like, because she's, first of all, way bigger than Gannon. She could easily push him down, and she's big. She's way bigger than him. She can easily push him down. He's like 90 pounds or something. I don't know. She can easily push him down. She didn't have to stab him 18 times. That's overboard. That's beyond. That's not even self-defense. That's called murder. And not only did she stab him, she hit him with a blunt object. Then she shot him. And so that's way overboard. Way overboard. That's not protection. Again, that's murder. But what a real protector author will do, a protector author will make sure it gets out of that harmful situation. That's the job of what a protector author does. So if the protector author can separate you from the harmful situation, then you're safe. That's it. Their job is basically just to get rid of. I don't say get rid of the threat, but basically get away from the threat. And once they get away from the threat, then there's no reason for them to protect that anymore at that given time. And so, but again, most protectors, when it comes to authors, tend to protect on a more of an emotional memory type of way. They don't actually go around trying to stab people 18 times. That's not a protector again. That's called murder. And so, yes, in our, we took a straw poll in our system, and every author in our system, even our prosecutors, all of our authors, prosecutors, caretakers, all voted yes, she's guilty. But unfortunately, this case has definitely damaged the community when it comes to the plural community. And I don't know how many plurals have been speaking out against what's going on in this case, but it really makes me mad and pisses me off when I see people thinking that people with dissociative identity disorder are these monsters that are portrayed in the media. And especially now, since that person claimed to have that same disorder while committing a horrific crime. It's not right. And so anyway, if you want to know anything about people with DID, you're welcome to subscribe to this channel. I always upload new content, and we started something new called System Update. Now, System Update, what I want to do with System Update is I want to use AI because I love AI technology. I've been really getting into that. I have authors that are more into it than I am, but I'm getting more into it because they're kind of like, come on, Adam, you got to get more into this stuff. And so that's just going to be, that's a 2-minute thing because, I don't want to be a boring, because sometimes AI videos can be very boring. But this is only for 2 minutes. We'll have suppose if there's a 2 quick minute, update I have to tell you guys, I also have the AI do it for me. But if it's just come long videos like this where I'm actually, because this is what the channel has been mostly about, is videos like this, is with me talking. But if they have an update what's going on with us, it'll be something short, like 2 minutes where I can type out on the computer and let the AI avatar do its thing. And so anyway, this is Adam from the Innocent System, the co-host. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.